Okay, good evening everyone. Good to see everyone here. For graduates, we meet again, okay? After about 7 hours later, we meet again. Hi, Susan. One day we meet twice, okay? So, good to see everyone here. Raymond, good to see you. Today is our last day in our 21 days challenge. Yes, we managed to do it. 21 days, okay? I only missed one day, okay? Which that day I went to play game with my kids, okay? For the rest, we managed to finish this 21 days challenge, and good to see everyone here. Snoopy, hey, Maguru also here, okay? Well, Maguru always follow you, okay? Leo, Imon, Joyce, Raymond, good to see everyone here. Okay, today is our last day, okay, in our 21 days trading challenge. I prepared today's for quite a while, and I hope can share some of the insight about today, okay? In fact, I've posted just now in the Facebook group, okay, about insider selling, about a typical bear market, and things like that, okay? Wait for the rest to join us, and then we will start. Okay, today's topic is very interesting. Today's topic is about 92 of y'all will actually ignore what I'm going to talk about right now, okay? And this is the greatest wealth transfer, okay? It's the greatest transfer of wealth ever, okay? Later I'll talk about the greatest transfer of wealth, and then 92% of people ignore this, and then what you can do about it. We are really living in a very, very interesting times, okay? I think since 1920s, 30s, we haven't had a situation like right now, okay? And what can we do about it? Okay, so let's wait for a while more before we start. Okay, so when we talk about the greatest transfer of wealth, what we are talking about here is the passing of wealth from one generation to the next generation, okay? About in the next 25 years, right, there will be as much as $68 billion transferred from the baby boomers to the next generation, okay? This money, right, will be transferred from one generation for people who are the wiser that went through the World War and things like that, to the current generation, the Gen X and the millennia. In the next 25 years, this transition is going to happen, okay? So we are actually transferring money, right, from people who are experienced, who are maybe seen more recession and things to and seen bear market and things like that, to money to people who are how to say, who are maybe the millennials children haven't never even seen a recession before, okay? For the Gen X, maybe they have seen one, but they really have no idea what is this market right now, okay? And then at the same time, we also see the ECB, the BOJ, the Fed all cutting interest rate, okay? I have a timeline of how they started from China. You know, they were doing a lot of policies that it started off from China when the Wuhan virus first started, right? They started to do a lot of central bank intervention. Then it went to Japan, and Japan was doing that intervention. Then it went to Europe, and then finally even to US, and it's a spread. Everybody's like cutting interest rate, race to the bottom, okay? In fact, right now the futures market is pricing in negative interest rate, okay? It's pricing negative interest rate right now already, okay? So you see, we have this money that is transferring from so-called smarter money to not so smart money. In fact, this baby boomers wealth, right, is the biggest amount of wealth in history, okay? In history, this is the biggest amount of wealth transferred from one generation to the next generation. And then we have this situation of central bank cutting interest rate. So we have a central bank cutting interest rate, and we have this great transfer of wealth right now, okay? So these two event, and then on top of that, why is this happening? While this is happening is because of this COVID virus happening. Okay, so really what's happening right now is all these policies, right, is rewarding risk taker. Okay, it's rewarding people who are taking risks. We are rewarding people who are investing. We are rewarding people who are doing something in the money, and punishing who? Because with this interest rate, they are punishing people who are the savers, people who work very hard, put money in the saving account, kind. Okay, the real economy. Okay, because money is not going to in the real economy, money is going to buying different junk bonds, asset and risky instruments. Okay, they are using this money to go into risky and even punishing employers. Okay, so we have the savers, we have the employees, we have the real economy is punishing them. Okay, yeah. Before I can hang on, whatever I share with you is for education purpose. It's not advice to buy and sell. I forget this part. Okay, please click yes if you agree, and please do your research. Okay, please do your research, and whatever I share with you all, I do some research, but you all please go and do your research. I have charts and things like that, but please go and do your research too. Okay, agree? Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so we have this a few things, okay, happening at the same time. We have the great transfer of wealth. We have also the transfer of wealth, especially for people who have seen a lot of, baby boomers and things like that, have seen difficult times, okay, recession and things like that, into the millennia, into the Gen X. We have seen central bank right now cutting interest rate to punish the savers. We have also seen how this COVID virus affect the whole economy. Okay, in fact, later we can even talk about things are really going to be different. Okay, there's so many angles we can talk about, from food to okay, we talk about that later. Okay, let's continue first. Okay, because I prepared this. Okay, so first thing first is we have right now a lot because of all these negative interest rates. We have inflating asset prices. Example, people are pumping money into junk bonds. Okay, because I can get very cheap money over here, and I go and look for things that can pay higher in terms of yield. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, they can buy, they can go into bonds, they go to junk bonds, and then they're taking this cheap money to buy into riskier and riskier assets. Okay, so number one is, if you leave your money in the bank, guys, if you leave your money in the bank, it's a recipe for disaster, because you can be sure your inflation is going to creep up. You're going to, because it's now even negative interest rate. Even before the COVID virus started, right, in Europe, then they were having some negative interest rate. But right now, with all the US and Japan and China, everybody cutting interest rate, right, it's going to get worse and worse. Okay, so your hard-earned cash, right, if you leave money in the bank, to make that 1 or 2%, is going to really it's really going to affect you. Okay, this Ray Dalio talk about this. Cash is trash. Okay, cash is trash phenomenon. Okay, so understand one thing. People say that cash is king. In this current environment, cash is king may not be the right thing. Do you follow what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm talking about, type yes. Because a lot of people say cash is king. Recession, cash is king. Not true. Okay. So if you just leave the money in the bank and do nothing, you automatically is suffering. You're automatically going to suffer this money. You agree, right? Okay? Because cash basically yield you nothing. Okay, it's gonna yield you nothing, and the banks is not going to help you. The banks is please don't show hand. Okay. Okay, I will continue first. Okay, let me continue. Okay, let me continue first. Okay, so you understand what I'm talking about, right? We have these three things that are happening right now in the current situation. Okay, so from here I can move a few ways. Think about it, guys. Okay, now think about it. What type of world would it be after the crisis? okay, we talk about lifting of the what circuit breaker, right? Or potential lifting of the circuit breaker in the future. We're talking about MCO now extending another month, but this is now just about local, whether you can go back to work or not, whether you can buy food in, you can take away from McDonald's or not, you can the normal business can, not even business, it's not normal even. I think restaurant, right? Think about it. When do you think you can go back to McDonald's with a lot of people inside the McDonald's, right? You remember inside McDonald's there are a lot of people during Saturday or Sunday morning, right? A lot of people. When will that happen again? I don't think it will be so fast. Yes or no? Okay? Because we will have, if they leave, right? After they leave, they still have this social distancing, right? It's not like immediately they will leave this social distancing. They will have to do it step by step. Yes or no? And then for even like conferences, right? Like you want to do like those mega conferences, a few thousand people in the conference hall, and then people have to travel. They fly to do trade show. Remember this kind of conferences, trade show. People fly their let's say example we have Food and Hotel Asia. The expo, they take like 6 hall, and then from there they find different people from different countries. Will this happen again? Yes, but not so fast. Okay, not so fast. In fact, first thing first is I want to ask myself also is when can I go holiday? When can I take a holiday? I think not so fast. Okay, so the business will change. Okay, travel will change, conferences will change. So if you are in the business of running conferences, you're in the business of doing travel, that is challenging. Yes or no? Do you agree? Okay, it's going to be challenging. Okay, that's why I think Warren Buffett is smart. He so-called cut loss, right? He know that you cannot fight the trend, because just to go to work is one thing, to be able to travel and have this very common open traveling again, I think will take years. Do you follow? It's not like it's like okay, 1 month and we're done. Okay, even if we say vaccine is found, it still take time to do the vaccine and things like that. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Okay, it is not an immediate thing. Okay, so this is first part of my sharing. Okay, think about what kind of business will benefit from this crisis. Okay, maybe we just have an interaction here. What kind of business, right, will benefit from this COVID virus? Will benefit from the okay, it is linked. So we have a lot of business will suffer. Okay, some business will do very well. Okay, and then we have cheap money looking for yield, looking for money, looking for opportunity. That means I cannot put money in the bank right now. Okay, my parents give me this money. I know I cannot put in the bank, but I know I put in the bank will lose money. Then I need to invest. Okay, because bank is not giving me the interest that I want. I want to invest. Okay, but when I go into the stock market or I go into investing, right, everything is not doing well. So then what kind of business? I'm not talking about cyclical business. I'm not talking about business that will come and go. I'm talking about structural. That means systemic. That means they will come and then they will stick. They will change immediately. Okay, one of the things Lawrence talked about, e-commerce. Correct. I think this will be really a push, okay, towards e-commerce. Yes or no? Okay, e-commerce is one thing. People there's almost like a push right now. It's almost like a push to there was a lot of talk, during year 2000 when then during the .com era that internet is going to kill all the retail, But it took many years. Yes or no? It took many years. From then 2000 to here is like 20 years later. 20 years later, right? Of course, we can see every year retail is like dropping, but it's not really like dead, But with this COVID virus thing, right? It's really like the retail have to pay rental, have to continue to pay the human HR and things like that. Whereas the e-commerce, right? Basically, just running and doing business. Correct. So it may be a push to this. Okay, very good. Okay, y'all get the picture. Okay. What else? What else? Okay, they thought logistic. Okay, logistic is going to be really depends. Okay, really depends. Okay, I want to share with you all. Logistic is not everything is good. Okay, because why? Because the slowing of the whole engine. Think of it like that. Think of it like people spending money. Is like the lubricant that runs the world. Okay, right now the whole lubricant in this world, the exchange of money is actually slowing down. So if the exchange of the money is slowing down, the logistic of delivery also will slow down. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, farmer is very specific. Okay, so it's not everything. Okay, it's specific maybe towards this COVID virus found thing. Okay, but what I'm talking about here is more structural. I want to share with you all one thing. Okay, some of your graduates, you all maybe discovered this just very recently. Do you know that in January, right? Where's the report? In January, right, 1/4, right, of our pigs were dead. 1/4. Okay, January. Okay, where was that? Let me see. Yeah, there was report in January. 1/4 of our pigs were actually gone. China, right? They have this swine flu was happened, and one before this COVID virus kicked in that time in January, right? 1/4 was gone already. Right now there is a report just out from UN, right, that this COVID virus pandemic could threaten the world supply chain. The key is not really just about food, but it's about the supply chain. Who is going to harvest? Who is going to slaughter the pigs? Who is going to do all these things? Because it's all right now being locked down, right? Correct or not? So recently you see alternative, okay, like Beyond Meat is one of the stocks, right? Beyond Meat is one of the stocks that is able to produce like a factory rather than we need people to go through that supply chain kind of thing, you know, slaughter and then to process and then things like that. Okay, so that is something that you can think about. Okay, if please don't go to the Sing Song and or today go and buy okay, because of this. Okay, but you get the idea. Okay, you get the idea. It is possible, right, that this virus thing will disrupt this supply chain, especially food. Okay, especially food. So think about that. Okay, think about what kind of business, right, can benefit from this. Okay, that's how we talk about alternative, you know, smart. What is that? Smart farming. Okay, things like that. Okay, so we also think about how we work. Okay, how we work is also very different. Okay, think about it. Right now we enjoy doing Zoom. We enjoy doing Facebook Live and things like that. I think even for my company, right, when we go back to normal, we will not want to like every day go to office. Okay, for us. Okay, because I find that this way is so much, for me at least, it's such a better way to work. Okay, so there will be also a push, right, towards this area. Okay, we're going remote working and things like that. So remote working is not something that how to say, when COVID virus leave, right, when let's say a few years later when it leave, remote working will be gone. It means it's something that may stay because people become used to remote working already. Okay, even training, right, there will be, like right now we are doing online training and things like that, because in US it's very normal, you know, for people to do online training and things like that. But in this part of the world, online training, you know, is very not so much into that. So there is also this push toward this. So the question you think about, we can spend some time to think about right now with this COVID virus that's happening, right? What kind of business will benefit from this? I will think that is a lot of business will be affected. Yes or no? A lot of business will be affected. Okay, I would say maybe 70-80% of the normal business, right? Like you talk about airlines, you talk about support industry to the airlines, they will definitely be affected. Yes or no? We talk about tourism, they will definitely be affected. Not, I'm not talking about short term, I'm talking about longer term, right? Okay, then that maybe the 20% of the business, right? Like very Zoom lah, all this we talked about all this stock before, right? Zoom, yeah. Actually, besides Zoom, there is Cloudflare, there is VMware, there is DocuSign. All the stocks we previously talked about, we didn't really follow through with those stocks, but these are the stocks that we should talk about along that journey. Okay, so think about it. Okay, so I think the next thing we want to look at is focus on stocks that will benefit from this. Okay, but the challenge is, okay, right now I say 92% of people will ignore, right? It's like that. I think maybe SMT graduate may not be able to do, may overcome that. May is most people who not want to buy high, they want to buy low. Yes or no? So they will look at what that day I was on the another international stock forum. What stock they were asking? All kind of oil stocks, you know. We know we should not go into oil stocks, you know, but almost 80% of the people were asking, hey, this oil ETF can buy or not, this oil stock can buy or not. Oil is right now got to wait long time. It's not maybe even longer than all the other economy. When the economy really recover, then we talk about oil. Do you follow what I'm saying? Because in terms of the cycle, right, we have banks and then the economy, then finally when the market pop again, then we'll be talking about oil. So I think oil stock, all these it is not a good time to go into. Okay, because they are crashing so much, a lot of people want to buy low. Do you follow what I'm saying? Hey, I want to buy, you know, very cheap and then look for a quick rebound and then buy cheap again, look for a quick rebound. Guys, if the trend is your friend, okay, the trend is your friend. If you want to trade, right, follow the trend, okay. So a lot of people will end up, I mean, excluding maybe SMT graduates, but a lot of people will end up still wanting to buy cheap, like oil stocks, like some of the airlines. Okay, they're still looking at airlines, okay. Even right now, okay, they're still looking at oil right now. Guys, haven't really ended yet lah. We are not even in recession yet. Correct or not? What you're talking about, we are not even in recession yet. You know, it's like preparing going into there, right? But we are not even there yet. Okay, people are not losing their job yet. Yes or no? You ask around, people are still having their job. Okay, I'm not talking about like US, okay, but in this part of the world, people are still okay. You know, it's like and it's not really like even if those people in US they are losing their job, it is like a government is giving them money to be out of job. Do you follow what I'm saying? No, that day Francis share, right? You know, there are people are giving them money to be out of job. Okay lah, so it's okay. But to be really recession, out of job, you know, blood on the street, I think right now still not yet lah. All the government is coming in to support, right? Yes or no? Okay, all the government is going to support. So so take away, not take away, is the conclusion is you have money that's shifting. Okay, we have also the chase to good companies, that means the push to invest in good companies. We have also a lot of people who do not know what to do, they will end up putting money in the bank. Okay, those people who know what so we have three groups, right? We have people who don't know what to do, they put the money in the bank, or they anyhow invest. They invest in all those junk. Okay, they invest in the wrong type of stocks. Okay, and then there will be a very few group of people that will read this whole situation and ride the trend. Okay, I will say, you heard of this saying, right? 9 out of 10 people lose money in the stock market, right? Why is it so? It's because of this stuff. Because people like to buy low, to like to buy high. Yes or no? Okay, so but for the people who are able to ride the trend, like knowing what are the in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, what are the industry to be, they will buy the stock. These stocks, right, may not be at the lowest right now. Yes or no? Like some of the stocks are not at the lowest right now. Okay, but most people will not want to buy them because they say, hey, I went up so much already, how to buy? Yes or no? Okay, so that's why most of the people will end up losing this money. So my takeaway is like that, guys. My takeaway is it is not it is a it is possible, right? We have this generation wealth that is transferring, okay, from the one generation to the next generation, okay. But the more important things, guys, is really the transfer of wealth, right, from the people who are wise, from people who are unwise to people who are wise. That means from people who really got no idea what to do in this market and losing money in this market, to people who know what to do in this market. So it's knowledge makes the difference. Yes or no? Okay, knowledge makes the difference. So do invest. By the way, invest in yourself. I think that's the best, one of the best investment. Okay, I this month alone I go through so many training. Okay, I'm training others and I'm also attending so many training, paid training. Okay, I pay good money to attend training, and I'm just learning and equipping myself and things like that. So continue to equip yourself, continue to invest in this, continue to invest in this, because with this, right, then you can really make the correct decision. Okay, with a tool like Trader GPS, right, I think majority of you are graduates, right? With a tool like Trader GPS, you are able to know. Okay, I think by now most of you all will know our list of stocks, right? Let me see, where is it? Okay, maybe just to share you all this, like, I think for the non-graduates, maybe you don't know, but for the this morning, right, we did this webinar, right? Okay, so these are some of the stocks we are looking at, and okay, graduate, we share lah, because if not they are lost. Okay, okay, so okay, these are some of the stocks we are looking at, and these are some of the stocks that we have entered earlier. Zoom, RANG. These are Zoom. Okay, is a remote working. This is a farmer. This is Netflix. Netflix, right, is something that is also benefiting from this. Okay, this is farmer again. Then we have e-commerce. Beyond Food is a new stock that we look at. PDD is another stock that we look at. Okay, so but at the end of the day, you must have some method. Okay, you must have some method to educate yourself. Okay, I want to share with you all another thing is, guys, don't have this FOMO thing lah. Don't have this FOMO fear. Okay, because I want to share with you all. Just like I just posted, right? These are all the funds. Okay, this is net buy, right? Okay, so that's from here. This is sell. Okay, get some from here. Sell 130 million sell. Okay, Singapore market, right? 130 million sell versus 58 million buy. Okay, then this is buy. Okay, this is sell 392 million sell. This every week. Every week, 800 million sell. Okay, 400 million sell. Every week, 400 million sell, 400 million sell. Okay, but who is buying? Retail investor, 400 million buying, 300 million buying, people selling, you buying. Not you, retail investor buying, 600 million people are selling, you are buying. The retail investor are buying, 800 million they sell, this one you are buying. Okay, so my question is, who you want to be? Okay. Who you want to be? You want to be the retail or you want to be the institution? Okay. Okay. So that is another sharing of your. I just want to share with you. Last thing I want to share with you is this one is all the research I've done just now. This since just now only. Okay, because when I was doing this research, maybe this one cannot really see, but basically what it means is the historical returns. Okay, historical returns after a market drop 30%. You can go to the Facebook group, right? You can go to the Facebook group and you can see all the returns. Okay, on average, the maximum loss is about 35%. Okay, time to maximum loss is about 1.7 years. Okay, this is since 1927. Since 1927, okay, this is about 1.7 years. Okay, time to reach the previous high is about 8 years. and then time to returns to the half after half a year is about minus 15%, and then return after 5 years is about minus 17%. Okay, so guys, be wise. Okay, I'm not saying this is the most correct thing to do, but invest wisely. Okay, invest wisely, invest in yourself. Don't just anyhow trade. Okay, got it. Same thing. Okay, for US it's the same. Okay, for US the smart money are also selling. Okay, go and do your research. Don't take my word for it. Go and do your research. It's the same thing. Okay, so I shared with you all a few things already. Okay, so hope you all can use whatever I shared, and hopefully it's useful for you all. Okay, take away again. Let's summarize. Take away again. We have the transfer of wealth. Hey, by the way, give me a like. Give me a like button. Okay, if you like what I showed. But first, we'll talk about transfer of wealth. Okay, the transfer of wealth is really from okay, the transfer of, hang on. There's my slides. Okay. Okay, first we have the transfer of wealth. The transfer of wealth is really from 30 to 40 million transfer from one generation to another generation. We have the central bank who is cutting interest rate. We have people rewarding risk taker and punishing savers. Okay, this is the thing we're gonna talk about. And then we talk about cash is trash. Cash is not king. Okay, cash is trash. And everybody is rushing to minus. Okay, not minus is right, not rushing to zero. I'm rushing to minus right now. Okay, and then think about what kind of industry will benefit from this crisis. I'm not talking about the short-term one. Okay, I'm not talking about short-term benefit. I'm talking about 1 to 2 years kind of trend, systemic kind of changes. Okay, things like big conferences, people traveling around to do this. I think will take years. Okay, not so fast. Or traveling and things that will take years. Okay, then I talk about food. Okay, we talk about supply of food. Okay, you want me to share the link? Okay, I will just share. Just take this out. Okay. So this is even before or maybe during the crisis, right? 1/4 of the world died. Okay, 1/4 of the world died, and then this one is the second one is how the coronavirus could threaten the world. This is only like a few days ago. Okay, they thought threatening the world in terms of food supply. Please don't go and rush to sing song later. You're not okay. Okay, so these are some of the research. Maybe I just answer some question. If you have some question, can put it down. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to share with you all. Okay. Potentially it's like that. Potentially, it's like that. If everyone, right, it is suffering, right? Usually what happen is they may also have it may also come to a point like people start to riot. Okay, because not enough food, or if let's say the food supply is disrupted, not enough food, people losing their job, the rich get very rich, you know. Those people who have a lot of assets get richer, and then those poor are suffering, putting money in bank are suffering, then potentially can even get riot. Okay, so think about that. Okay, so question, somebody asked about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, frankly you ask me, Bitcoin is different. Okay, so I give you all two analogy. Okay, think about .com first. Think about .com. You remember .com is started from 2000. Okay, 2000 we had the .com era. Okay, when last time your company name got something .com, you can already list already. Okay, they don't even care like where you got business or in year 2000, right? Something .com, you know, they can list already. Okay, and that time they are not talking about how many viewers. They are talking about how, you know, they are talking about how many hits. Remember? I don't know whether you remember hits. How many hits that website have? Then they list already. Okay, with how many hits they list the company already in 2000. Okay, that was the .com bubble. Okay, then the .com bubble crash, okay, and then people understand that, hey, you need to make money. You really need to make money in order to be profitable. Okay, so in about 2000, 2002, 2003, where really people start to look at what are the real business. Okay, I'm not talking about the .com business. I'm talking about real business. Okay, like right now, like, what are the business that will be affected? Real business that's going to disrupt everybody. Okay, so then have real businesses. Okay, like example Amazon. We have things like Facebook. You know, that are real business, real revenue one. Okay, that really disrupted the world. And this one take how long? Take like many years. Eyeballs. The time I'm talking about eyeballs, right? Many years before we really see that disruption of business. Okay, and okay, so let's talk about the principle. 2000, unregulated, not regulated, right? And bubble. Okay, what keyword? 2000, unregulated, bubble, no value. Okay, .com is like that. Okay, then we come into the real business, add value. Okay, regulated. Okay, because it's become centralized. Okay, all the funny .com business becomes centralized in one place called Amazon. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, Alibaba, but centralized in one place. Centralized. So regulated, centralized, and add value. Okay, regular, centralized, and value. Okay, so there comes the business, and then finally to now, right now, Amazon is one of the most valuable companies. So that is the cycle. Okay, that's the cycle from not regulated, decentralized, and bubble, right, to a real business. Okay, so same thing for music also. Okay, I don't know whether you remember the peer-to-peer sharing. During peer-to-peer sharing, remember last time got what website do you have? LimeWire, yes or no? Okay, all the music lousy one. Okay, not high quality. What other website? They can do peer-to-peer music sharing one. Okay, maybe some of you are too young to remember. Okay, but there are peer-to-peer sharing, not regulated one. Okay, that means I can have music, I can share my music, people can share their music, but all the music, the quality is like Napster. Yes, Napster, correct. Napster. All these are not regulated. Is nobody make money out of it. It's just a place that will put all kind of lousy music. Okay, so then it boom. Wow, everybody go into that. Okay, then after that it went down. No value because nobody make money out of it. Then after that it went down, and then what came out of it? We have Spotify. Okay, boom, everybody become in Spotify. Apple Music, boom, everybody in one place. Regulated, add value. Yes or no? Become add value, right? Because people are subscribing for Spotify, people are subscribing for Apple Music, becomes centralized in one place. Okay, become really can add value to people and really become a business. Do you follow what I'm saying? So business always go through this cycle. So what I want to talk about is really about Bitcoin. You see, Bitcoin in itself, right? We have remember that bubble in 1.8, right? We have this 20,000 thing, right? But think about it, Bitcoin really don't have a real value. Okay, it's a very slow way of exchange. Okay, it's very slow way of exchange. It's not the technology that people use to go and buy things. Do you follow what I'm saying? You buy things like right? You buy things, to get the calculation done, it take like 20 minutes. It's too late already because it's too late already. So likelihood what happen to crypto I'm not a crypto expert, but I'm just sharing your principle. Okay, I just share your principle. The principle is like that. Look for something that can add value. Look for something that is centralized. Even though the principle of cryptocurrency is non-centralized, but you must look for something that is centralized. Look for something that's add value, and look for something that is like almost like a monopoly. Because during that time, right? During that time, the cryptocurrency pick the time. There were a lot of coins, odd coins and things. Now they call it shit coin. Okay, but there were a lot of coins that were around, not regulated. Then eventually look for something that is regulated. Look for something that is centralized. Look for something that add value. That is the thing to invest. Okay, you ask me what I don't know. Okay, but use the principle and then you will get the concept. Okay, so okay, I may invite someone, right, to talk about this in the future. Someone that is more have deeper research. But what we're sharing you all here just now is about principles. Okay, principle don't change. Okay, music doesn't change. The online trading music doesn't change. The .com thing doesn't change. Okay, so you need to really think through, right? Then you think through what are the things that centralized, add value, and regulated. Okay, so yeah, and add value means to say that it must be some real work, real you have to save time, save money, or save time, save money. That is what we call add value. Okay. Okay. If not any other question, wow, 330. Yeah, we hit our record. Okay. If not, then finish my 21 days. I really want to appreciate all of y'all for doing this together with me. You know, Lawrence, I think a lot of y'all are here. I really appreciate y'all. For those people who are not in our community, I think majority are. For those who are not in the community, you want to come and join us in as part of this community. We have a weekly webinar. You can come and join us. It's at this website. Okay. Tomorrow we're having an event. Okay, we're having a web class from 7 to about 9:30. 7 to 9:30. We will sharing with you how to become part of this community. Okay. Graduate, do me a favor. If you are in this community, can you just type SMT for me? Okay, so that people will know we are in the SMT community. That's like not just one person. Okay, so please type down SMT. Oh yeah, graduates, right? I have something in store for you all. I'm still doing my work. Okay, I'm working with Derek. Derek is our head prop trading, right? In the prop. Okay, so we are working out something. Okay, look out for it. Okay, if let's say this thing extend under 1 month, 2 months, let's see whether we can talk about something. It's gonna be free. Okay, it's gonna be free. We're gonna put you into a Facebook group, and in this Facebook group, he's gonna share with us some principle of how to, because Derek with the two guys, right? Last quarter they make like 6 figure. Okay, they make 6 figure. So I want to share with you how you can, not as a full-time trader, but more like you can spend 1 to 2 hours a day to see whether you can make money from Forex. Okay, he'll be doing the sharing. He's preparing his video and things like that. We'll put it into a Facebook group. We'll put in a Facebook group. By the way, please comment SMT. Okay, encourage the rest. Okay, so I'll put in a Facebook group. Public are also welcome to join in the Facebook group, and then he will be sharing not live but recorded video, maybe 6 or 7 of how to actually trade short term. You need to be there to trade, but end of the day you close position. Do you follow what I'm saying? You enter 1, 2 hours, 3 hours, you enter exit position. Okay, I think one of the thing we need is on top of all this guys, is really have a life skill. Yes or no? Okay, you really have a life skill. The life skill is what? COVID, no COVID, people still trading. Okay, COVID, no COVID, the stock market is still moving. You need to have a life skill to so the life skill that is can have leverage one. Okay, driving Grab is not leverage. Okay, driving Grab, you drive then got money, you don't drive, no money. Okay, so it's not really a life skill. Okay, a life skill is something that you can replicate, you can leverage. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so it's not for everyone, guys. Okay, this one you really FX short-term trading is really it's like, you see those guys they work from now, they don't but usually they come at 11, they go back at, they come in at 1, they go back at 11. They do like 150, 200 trades a day. They are full-time. Okay, but there are certain skill, right? They can compress, and then within a period of about 2 hours, you trade 2 hours, and then you want to make maybe $200 like that. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, and then if happen, don't happen, you close position next day. Do you follow what I'm saying? But it's something that is recurring. Okay, it's gonna be free. It's not gonna be paid. Okay, so we're gonna put you into a group, and then we're gonna start this. Okay, yeah. So if you exchange time for money, then it's challenging. Okay, so you must try to not exchange time for money. Then it makes sense. Okay, so give me some like. Okay, give me some love, and really appreciate everyone for being here. Okay, let's do this again. I like to do this, but it's it's not easy, okay? Every day gotta prepare, okay? Look out for it on the Facebook group. If you are not in the Facebook group, please go and join the Facebook group now, okay? Yes, this is very important. Can I share this? You're not in, because I will announce on the Facebook group, okay? So it will be a separate Facebook group because that one is not stopped, right? So it will be a separate Facebook group. So if you're not in the Facebook group, please go and join this Facebook group for the time being, and then we will announce the start. Okay, likelihood is going to be next week. Okay, Derek is already doing the video already, so likelihood is going to be next week where we will share this. Okay, most of the graduates are already in this group. Okay, so go to this group. Okay, you can just search for like that lah, CollinSeow Profitable Stocks, or you can search for Mastermind Trader. Mastermind Trader is my long time ago brand. Okay, either you search for Mastermind Trader or you look for CollinSeow Profitable Group. Okay, this group has about 8,200 people inside. Okay, if you see this group, means it's the correct group. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Don't have prerequisite. Okay, just attend. Don't have any prerequisite. Okay. Thank you very much. If not, worst case is just learn as knowledge. Okay. Thank you very much, and see you. So some of y'all see you tomorrow. Okay. Thanks. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye.